Testing. Testing live. Come on, man. Okay. Alright. It looks like it's liking it. It's actually accepting it. I can't guarantee that the stream will go well. Also, sorry, how's everyone doing? You know? I can't pretend to, like, not be frustrated right now, and I can't pretend to not be a bit exhausted right now, because I've probably tried this, like, well, as far as you're aware, I've just, you know, who cares? I've tried this a lot of times. I've lost count. It seems to be liking it. And I mean, like, my internet and YouTube. I reset my Wi-Fi router. Like, I just unplugged it for 30 seconds and then plugged it back in. Gave it sort of like a minute. Oh, I think I have my sound on, like, micro. Yeah. And I also restarted my laptop. So I mean, that's really all I can do. I'm just gonna be honest, like, this really, like, in the short time frame that I have, that's all I can really, truly do. Did the old classic, have you tried turning your computer on and off again? And I opted not to do the pizza, even though well, again, you don't know that. So, you know, yeah. Oh, man, so I have to go back as to what, because I'm planning on never even releasing those. I've unlisted them, so when, like, you people look it up, it won't show up. But this one will, hopefully. I'm so sorry that this is such, like, a shitty intro, but again, I streamed for nearly an hour, for 56 minutes. I mean, if you want proof, I can show it to you. I can go onto my YouTube Studio app and show you, because for like 56 minutes, I've already streamed. It's like I'm already in I have to switch account. Okay, so look. Content live. Oh my, fuck you. So as you can see, there's already been 2 attempts that I've unlisted. Does that show? Yeah, there you go. And those are just the ones that YouTube recognized, you know? There was a bunch of other times before that or after those 2 streams where I tried to stream and it just wasn't accepting it for some reason. So those are just the 2 times. So imagine my sort of mindset right now. I've already streamed for nearly an hour now. And I've had tech issues this whole day. This whole day has been poor. It's just gone poorly. If you don't know, I've been, you know, struggling with a sinus infection this whole time for like the past week and a half now, and I finally was able to get my antibiotic today, but that wasn't without its complications as well. I had to walk to the CVS twice because the first time I didn't have paperwork that they wanted, even though, like, a couple days before I gave them that same exact paperwork, and I thought they wouldn't need it again, but I guess I was incorrect. And then they're like, no, we can't give you the antibiotic until we see that paperwork again. I was like, fuck me. So then I had to go back, I had to grab the paperwork, and then do. I've already explained this in the last one. That was 56 minutes, so that I'm kind of just running it down. Guess I just got to spare the details because, you know, I don't even know the stream. Why does it say 0 viewers right now? How is it not registering me as a viewer? What are the odds that, like, the thumbnail where I'm smiling is the one time that all this tech issues happens? And also, like, I just can't believe what's even happening. Everything is going wrong. God, man. Let me just eat. I know that you're probably thinking, oh, you couldn't have just eaten before the stream. Like, dude, you don't know what I've had to go through for like that. And I guess, I mean, it's not like I've went through some sort of war crime or something. This is all technically superficial, you know? Nothing technically bad has happened to me. No one has hurt me, no one has touched me, no one has done anything to me. It's just technical issues that have happened, and at least for this past hour, you know. I'd argue that me being denied my antibiotics for like a week and a half, most people would agree would be bad. And I've already went on like an hour rant pretty much on the medical and the pharmaceutical industry in this country, and I think it's just disgusting what they do. And I'm just gonna be honest, this might be another one. I think it was because I'm already running on low energy here. And I've also already streamed for 56 minutes. But of course my internet had to disconnect. I'm going to promote this stream again on my Discord. I've already promoted the other ones. Although I bet people are probably getting sick of being pinged. But I'm going to do it again just because, I don't know. I guess I enjoy torturing myself, I suppose. This is just... It's just one of those days that just nothing is going right. And, you know, you can't live life expecting everything to go the way you want it to, but... Fuck, man, I mean, there's just some days where it's just a bit cruel and unusual what I have to go through. And you may say, oh, it's just tech issues, but, like, you also have to consider... Like, this is just the cherry on the iceberg, or whatever the phrase is. Like, I've had a sinus infection. And again, with infections, once you're infected, you're done. Your last line of defense was your immune system, and it's failed, you know, when you get an infection. So you have to get either, like, you know, like you have to get a disinfectant, or in this case, an antibiotic. There's nothing really you can do. You can take ibuprofen all you want. It doesn't do anything. It just eases the pain, but it doesn't change the fact that you're infected. It doesn't change anything. So, this whole week and a half, I've just been suffering. And you may be like, well, why didn't you just get it earlier? It had nothing to do with my laziness or anything. I've been wanting to get this antibiotic as soon as possible. But pharmaceutical companies be like that. And I went to the walk-in clinic, and they're like, oh, well, only if symptoms persist after a week. And it's just like, I've already been suffering for a week with this sinus infection. I had to wait another week just to get, and then they gave me liquid Sudafed. I'm not even joking. It's literally a cough syrup that's pumped to the brim with Sudafeds. And they pretended to be cautious with it, like, oh, we don't want to give you antibiotics right away because that would be bad. Here's some liquid Sudafed in the meantime that you're going to have to pay for. And also just to enter the walk-in clinic was $60. Like, just automatically, it's just default. Like, it's like an admission price, you know? Like, as if this is some amusement park. Just $60 just from the get-go, just to be in the presence of doctors. It's just really disgusting. It's a really whole disgusting industry. And allow me to promote this stream again. Third attempt. And London and AWOP aren't back, so I guess, I don't know, maybe their internet went out too. Maybe it was like a nationwide thing. Who even knows? But I know that my hair looks terrible, but again, I had to walk to CVS twice. To be denied once. I mean, this is pretty much what has happened with this live stream is pretty much exactly what happened with the CVS thing. I've been denied, and now I have to do it again. I streamed for 56 minutes, and then my internet cut out, and now I have to do it again. 56. I honestly would have just ended my day's work there. But the thing is that I've never had a stream that was under an hour, and I didn't want it to be, of all things, on the 4-month special. If it just let me exist for just 4 minutes more, I would have been, I just would have been like, you know what, today's just one of those days where I just, and of course it's on the 4-month special. Like, I try to have special things happen for the 4-month special. I just don't, it's gonna be honest, lads, I don't think this is gonna be possible today. Because the weather's bad, and that's why the internet is bad. It's actually because, like, you don't know what's been going on. Like, I know exactly what's been going on. The weather's been bad, and that makes my router fuck up, and it makes my connection to the internet fuck up. It makes my Wi-Fi slow. And maybe I've reversed but you know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, you don't need to play dumb to prove a point. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Maybe I've used the wrong terminology, but go fuck yourself. I honestly don't even care. And I just, oh man. I've already done Roblox, and I'm kind of sick of Roblox already. I've already had to do Roblox for 56 minutes, so I guess now is, Minecraft or something? Like, this is just so shit, man. And also, the way antibiotics work, it's like, because again, I finally got the antibiotics, if you want to know. I think I've said that already, but I can't even remember. I've had to redo this so many times that I've lost track of what I said and what I haven't said. But I'm just going to say it again that, why does it keep fluctuating from 0 to 1 to 0 to 1? What the fuck is going on, man? But, what was I going to say? I don't know. I honestly don't even know. I just lost track of what I was gonna say. Something about, but I guess maybe I'm thinking about antibiotics. So I'm just gonna say how antibiotics work. Because like you don't just automatically feel great. It's like it's not like a painkiller or anything. It's something that is trying to aid your body into fighting this infection, which would require, a lot of energy from your body to do, which is going to drain you. So you don't feel great when you're taking antibiotics. You don't feel great. Straight up. Maybe there's some that are less severe than others, but for the most part, you're gonna get fucked, and you're gonna have so low energy. You're gonna feel like you need to sleep a lot. You're gonna need to drink a lot of water, which I just do regardless anyways. I drink water all the time. Your body's gonna feel cold. You're gonna be achy. you're just gonna feel terrible. And honestly, I'm eyeing up my bed right now. I'm just like, man, I just want to sleep right now. And maybe I'll make it up. Maybe I'll do a 6-hour stream later, because I just can't do it, guys. I've had to walk to the CVS twice today. And we were like, well, why don't you just drive there? I don't know how to drive. And also, if I were to be driven, the car that, so my dad has a car, but it's broken. It's been broken down. So even if, yeah, we could do this game of if, ands, and buts, but the reality of the situation is, we have a broken car. I don't know how to drive. I'm broke. The pharmaceutical companies are evil, and they're disgusting, and they don't care. And it's reached me. I honestly was already at a breaking point, to be honest. In fact, I have a mark on my hand because I was slamming stuff around. When they denied me because I didn't have the paperwork that they wanted me to have, when I showed up to CVS for the first time, when I walked there, I was throwing shit around in this room. And the thing is, I don't even have much objects in this room. I keep it very clean. So I was throwing around some heavy objects that that stay here. They're not clutter or anything. I hate having clutter. I don't know if you can really see that. It would be hard to show, and I don't feel like yanking this camera off my laptop since I've taped it to my laptop. It's not mounted on naturally. I use Gorilla Tape. But that's where that mark is from. And I just can't do it, man. There's just some days where you're just gonna have to let somebody slide, And today's one of those days. I'm gonna maybe just talk for an hour. And why is no one coming back? Were people turned off by the fact that I was just really angry? What's even going on, man? People are maybe just sick of getting that added or tagged or whatever the phrase is. I don't even know. I think it's best not to theorize what other people are thinking. I think that's because you can never know for sure. There's no such thing as a mind reader. It's all fake. So you're just gonna, I don't know, just gonna have to deal with it. I guess they're not gonna come back. Maybe their internet went out too. I don't fucking know. But I guess I'll just be by myself. I'm honestly just considering unlisting this again. But I'm probably not gonna. Because just how depressing would that be if I broke my streak today? So, I don't even know what to do with myself right now. I don't even know. I'm so tired. I'm low energy. I'm frustrated. I'm stressed out. Tech issues just keep on happening. And I'm sorry that I'm just coming at you with a whole bunch of complaints, but I really don't have much great things to report on. How much more can I go through? I've had this sinus infection, and in the meantime, I think I've made a big mistake thinking that I could run a geography channel and also live stream every day and think that those two wouldn't interject with each other. Because I'd be lying if I already didn't have a very quick production. Well, I don't know what the word would be, but before I ever started streaming, I didn't really produce videos very quickly, and I didn't do them very frequently either. And that's part of why I thought it wouldn't be a big deal but now it's just increased. I think that Poland video took me 3 months? It should have never have taken me 3 months to do that video. But it's because I had to space out time for at least an hour stream. And this shit's not easy. This is not an easy task at all. It's not easy to stream every day. I think if you're maybe I don't want to say idiot, but just someone who's maybe not very thoughtful, then you think it is easy, but this is hard, man. And maybe it doesn't have to be easy. I don't even know what I'm saying, man. I don't even know if I sound really gloomy or I sound motivational, but I don't even think it matters. I think anything that I say, like, I don't even, like, I'm so scared that my Wi-Fi is gonna come off again. Like, that's not even fair, man. Like, I have no control over that at all. That shouldn't even be, like, it's just not even fair. It says I have 2 viewers, but I expected to return to 0. I actually don't care. I really don't. I honestly just want this hour to just be up. The original intent was to have this be a 6-hour stream. That's just not possible. With all the things, with all the complications that I've had, that's just not possible. It's not something that I see happening. Unless, like, randomly 10 people just randomly show up and it gives me the motivation to do something, then that's not happening. Oh man, this day's just been terrible though. The weather's and also even without a sinus infection, I always get sinus pressure whenever it rains. It's something called barometric pressure. I've explained this like 15 billion times on this stream before, and I don't care. So you can just Google it, lazy prick. Just Google it. Barometric sinus pressure. It's very simple. If you don't understand it, you don't need to. Just understand that it hurts to exist when it rains. There's your explanation. Oh, but fuck, I don't care. I honestly, and like, I know I probably garnered a reputation for being short-tempered, but like, oh man, fuck, man. Like, it couldn't have just been 4 minutes more. It really had to cut off at 56. Like, that's just disgusting. That is just disgusting. Who's the second douchebag who's watching this right now? Are you enjoying the clown show that has been this string of live streams? And they're too much of a pussy to even chat, so they're just watching and just shock and awe. They're like petrified over this. It's already been 20 minutes. Now I just need to do 2 more 20 minutes or 40 minutes. Although two 20 more minutes sounds nicer in my head, so I'm gonna label it like that. But I just like just fuck off. Like, honestly, I don't even care that it's not gonna be a 6-hour stream. Just with the circumstances that I've been given, I don't see much return from it. This channel isn't monetized, so it's not like I'm getting ad revenue from it. It's just out of principle, and I'm at a point where I can't even fulfill those principles. Just honestly. And that's really all I have to say. I'm honestly also just hanging on by a thread in terms of energy. Like, I could honestly fall asleep right now. I could fall asleep right now, man. I just want to rest. My body has been fighting this fucking sinus infection this whole time. For 1.5 weeks now. Or a week and a half, maybe, whatever you want to word it. Oh, man. And that was without antibiotics. That was without any medicine other than fucking ibuprofen. Who's the second viewer here? What are you getting from watching this right now? To be completely honest, I'm only just doing this to fulfill the quota. I don't even care anymore. I don't know why this type of shit only happens on the specials. The specials, like, this is even some sort of choreographed thing. But, like, every 28 days I try to do something special. And there was one time where the only thing that I did was just talk to the camera. For, I think, the 56th one. Yeah, it was definitely the 56th one. And it's happened again. Like, what are the odds that the few times where I want to do like a long stream without any technical issues and just everything goes south? There's not a single thing that I've done today where something didn't have a complication. It's just been a disgusting day. You know what? Now that I think about it, I bet it's Augmented Man. Whoever that mystery guy is. And I'm being facetious. But I imagine it's probably him or something. I don't know. Or it's just some random person. I have a hard time believing they'd have the attention span to stick around for this long, even though I'm not even doing anything. I'm just complaining and eating a granola bar. But now I'm almost at 30 minutes. I just need 30 minutes more and I can just end off this whole thing. Just end it off. Like what? Okay, it just said reconnecting there, so it might buffer a bit. Wow. Wow. It probably just had a jump cut there because the connection has been fucking up again. So it didn't even work. My attempt to fix my internet connection still did not work because it's still buffering. It's just disgusting. It's like I'm being teased. Like everything has gone poorly. I didn't ask for any of this. I'm not a bad person. There's nothing I've done wrong here. It's just that shit is just... This whole day has just been gone poorly. I'm sick of having this sinus infection, man. Not that anyone, like... I know it's kind of redundant to say because no one enjoys having a sinus infection, but like... This is so... This could have been fixed like a week ago. I hate the pharmaceutical industry, man. I hope I've already had this rant before on the one that was 56 minutes, but like... Oh man. It's just the most... It's probably the most evil industry in this country. Genuinely. And then like this fucking news channels were trying to get people to feel bad for the CEO who got assassinated. Like, who cares? Who gives a fuck? Nobody cares. No one's gonna treat this like some sort of tragedy. You'd be mistaken in thinking that anyone gives a shit about this person. Nobody cares. I don't want to go on a whole long rant, because I've already done that. And evidently when I start doing it, I can't stop. But it's just disgusting that like they pretend to be, I think probably what annoys me the most, they pretend to be cautious. They pretend to give a shit about you. Because that's what I did when I went to the walk-in clinic. They were like, "Oh," because I said, "Yeah, I have a sinus infection and I need antibiotics." And again, by the way, I already had to wait a week in order to go to the walk-in clinic. You'd be like, "Well, why'd you have to do that?" Because my car, my car, but from my dad's car, let's just say that, it's broken. It's broken down. It can't drive anymore. It might as well be a decoration. It's broken. So everywhere that I have to go, I have to walk to. And for, reasons that I don't care to explain, I had to wait a week in order to do it. So we go to the walk-in clinic. And they're like, "Well, we don't know that you have a sinus infection." I'm back. Have you been the second viewer this whole time? Who's been the second mystery viewer this whole time? You know what? I'll just says Mr. Dizzy for leaving without notice. Like, you didn't leave without notice. My stream was my Wi-Fi cut out. No, I just got here. Then who's this random weirdo who's... And if that's the case, then how come it hasn't gone up to 3? But I'm not doing a 6-hour stream anymore. There's just been too... Like, I think you can understand why I just don't have the mental capacity to do a 6-hour stream right now. I mean, having my internet just be disconnected over and over again when I'm trying to live stream, that's... And again, considering that I've already had to go through the pain of walking to CVS twice because they denied me because I didn't have the right paperwork. Even though that paperwork that they saw, again, was the same paperwork that I showed them 4 days ago. And it's not like they forgot me. They fuck off. Like, they didn't forget me. Now it says 3 viewers. So I guess who cares? But yeah, like, I don't know. They pretended to give a shit about me, and they're like, "Oh, we don't know this. We don't want to give out antibiotics willy-nilly. So we're gonna wait until if your symptoms still persist for another week, then we'll give you the antibiotics. But in the meantime, we're gonna give you liquid Sudafed." And I'm being a bit hyperbolic because obviously it's not like pure liquid Sudafed, but that is a cough syrup that is loaded to the brim with Sudafed. It's like I don't fucking know what it says. It's a long name, and then it's PSC and DM and all that shit. And the DM, that's dextromorphin, which is like a trippy thing, and if you take too much of it, you see colors. And it's not codeine, that's something different. And then the PSE of it, that's Sudafed. And they're trying to be slick with it. Like, fucking Sudafed. Like, if they actually were this, like, heart of gold, caring about my well-being and not giving me an antibiotic for my own safety if it's too early, but then they give me liquid Sudafed, like, actually fuck right off. Jeez, I have just deep cleaned my entire room in like an hour, and now I'm just sweaty and yucky. So that whole time you were cleaning your room? Even when you were playing Roblox? 35 minutes. I'm just gonna have this be an hour stream, because if I try to shoot for 6 hours, with the way my luck has been, it's my internet will disconnect. And I just don't feel like going through that whole song and dance. I'll do a 6 hour stream when I'm finished with taking all my antibiotics, right? Although I don't even want to say that, because I don't. I'm communicating with mystery person via emoji. Also no, I left in the middle of that. My mom came in. Oh well, I didn't. That must have happened like right as my internet disconnected. Because as far as I'm aware, you were still chatting. So it probably just happened. It just happened right after. Right before my internet disconnected. Because I remember you typing, it's lagging, or something like that. So you were there when it was like buffering or whatever. The mystery person, I probably know who it is. I'm just gonna be honest, I kind of suspect who it is. And I think you were there for when this person has chatted before, but it was the augmented man. That's my suspicion. Yeah, I was buffering and then my mom came in. Yeah, then... Yeah, then it happened literally right before. Are they nice, augmented man? I abstain from even answering that. I guess so. Sure. I don't know. I have a troubled I don't know. It's a mixed bag with him. So it says 2 viewers now. So I think it was for augmented manufacturing. It probably was him. But I also could just be going like schizomaniac, and now I'm just like thinking that everything is... whatever. Look at my hearts. Oh man. They won't be able to see anything anymore. $40 minutes. Just 20 more minutes. 20 more minutes until I'm on. 20 more minutes until I'm on. I just want this to be over, man. This happened on the 56th special, too. Where it was only an hour long, and I just talked to the camera. Some is still copy my emoji. I like this dude. Wait, he's... This is the secret code. I don't even know. I don't even have the energy to be invested in what's happening. I'm just gonna be honest. But I'm sure it's great. But I mean, I think I know what's happening, but I don't care to figure out who it is. They're just gonna have to remain anonymous, I suppose. I don't. I just have a hard time believing that it could be anybody else but him, because most YouTube viewers like try to, you know, show up and say something just so they can say that they've been here, and the only person who would go out of their way to not chat would be him. But I also don't care. I really don't. I stopped caring after my Wi-Fi disconnected. He is the furry and he's nervous because you bully them. Yeah, but there's nothing preventing me from bullying him right now. And I also don't bully him. I just tell him exactly what he needs to hear. Poor little freaky furry, exactly. There's nothing, you know. He's still subscribed though. That's what always confused me. Like whenever I would say that stuff to him, he never unsubscribed. Like the subscriber count never went down every single time that he's come back. What did he? I remember it was like being furry's a hobby. There's nothing weird about it. It's like what the, like can you go fuck yourself, real quick? What does that say? Therians? What the fuck is that? Worse, I don't even want to know what that is. I honestly don't elaborate. I'll take your word for it. I don't know what that is. I assume it has something to do with furries, and I don't care. If I ever came across one, though, and they'd explained whatever it was, I'd tell them the same thing that I'd tell a furry. If it is something similar. If it's not, though, then no, fuck it. I'd still tell them that. I don't care. Okay, you still told me anyways. They think they have animal spirits, and they act like animals? How's that not a furry? Who cares? Yeah, I'd tell them the same thing that I'd tell a furry. I'd tell them to go fuck themselves, that they're a creep and they shouldn't be exposed to children, and that they should do everything in their power to stop being the way they are. That's what I'd tell them. Why do you even know about that? I guess you have like a relative who's that. There's just some disgusting people out there, man. You know what's epic and really cool? Yeah, here's my spirit animal, a human being. TikTok? Yeah, and that's exactly why you should delete that app. Because here you are telling me that you only use TikTok for recipes and shit like that. Also, my cousin is, of course, friends with particular individuals. I don't know. Like, what is there to say about that hasn't already been said? Like, of course on TikTok it's going to be accepted because TikTok just allows for echo chambers, and they probably have now like a high self-esteem because they get a lot of gratification from other freaks among them like that. And when they come across a normal person who gets disgusted by that, they call you intolerant or something along those lines. But really it's just like but let's say I have a kid and they have a birthday party, I enjoy Instagram Reels. They're very funny. I'm actually considering just deleting Instagram. The only reason why I keep around Instagram is to contact a certain number of people that I'm still in touch with. But other than that, I really honestly am kind of just sick of it. Instagram's terrible. Oh. Sorry about that. 46 minutes. 15 more minutes and then I'm finally going to be home free. Instagram has 45 followers. I'm basically an influencer. There you go. Oh, man. I was kind of done. I mean, it's still free to. I mean, I honestly just want to go to sleep after this. To be honest, I just want to go to sleep. I think that antibiotic made me a bit tired and drowsy because I took the pill at 4. And you know, I didn't really, because you can't even digest something that quickly. People who like. You know what I always found funny? It was just like, man, you are faking it so hard. It's like when someone would take a pill and they pretend to immediately like feel like they're having like a reaction. Like, I don't know, there would be kids who would take an Advil or something and they'd be like, oh man, that's already helping. It's like, you just swallowed it. That's not you. It's not even physically possible for that to be a thing. It can't happen. Just in the same way that if you drink bleach, you don't instantly die. Like, you can still say your final... Yeah, it'll probably hurt and it'll suck. Go to bed, hot showers. Oh, man, dude. What do you think about shower? I've probably asked this question before just because for some reason the what's the thing? Like, it's puff of vape. Yeah. Honestly, the same type of kids who would do that are the same type of kids who I'm thinking of. What a fucking douche. Yeah, I've definitely seen kids who did that. Oh, wait, what's going on here? Polarized? Hi, Delta. It's... Wait, hey, it's... Oh, hey, it's Delta. How are you? Oh, not great. But thanks for being here. This isn't gonna be a special though. I'm just gonna be honest. I'm probably gonna end. It's not probably. I'm gonna end this in 10 minutes. I've had so much tech complications with this. I changed my username. Yeah, I've also noticed that you shut down your website. Because I would check up on it regularly. Oh, damn, what happened? I don't know, you tell me. Why did your website fucking... How the fuck would I know that? All that just be... What, because I made your logo, I'm somehow going to know how that works? But I would check up on it to see if you kept the logo. But then one day it just shut down. He has a smelly sickness and it's infectious. There's nothing smelly about... What are you talking about? There's nothing smelly. I changed the site only available to my school because it had the school in my link. Dusky, there's a chat delay, silly goose. No, I was asking, like, why aren't you doing good? Oh. because exactly what I just said. Tech complication. London knows about it. She can explain it for you, but tech complications, the pharmaceutical industry, the fact that I've, for a week and a half, I've had to suffer with a sinus infection. And then, by smelling, do you mean something that smells bad, or just like the fact that it involves like my nose receptacles? Because I guess you're kind of right in that regard, because the sinuses are connected to your nose, in some way. And yeah, and then I went to a walk-in clinic, and I was charged a bunch of money because it's a scam, but I had no other choice because you can't get an antibiotic legally without a prescription. So I had to go. Smell like because of the nose and you sniff. We suffer while they profit. Okay, hope it gets better. And yeah, it's just 5 views were so up. Yeah, why is it now just starting to tick up when I'm just talking to myself? What's even going on, man? Why is this a thing? It's not going to change the fact I'm ending it once it hits an hour. But since there's such a bad delay, it's probably a 2-minute delay, so I'm going to end it at 1 hour and 2 minutes. Because if I end it at like exactly an hour, that since the delay is so bad, it's going to end it at 58 minutes, 6 viewers. This is pathetic, man. It's, again, you know how I said it's like I'm being teased? Because your voice is nice and rants are fun to listen to. Well, but if that was the case, because the last one, that was 56 minutes, I was ranting about the pharmaceutical industry, like, the whole time. With the aid of, like, Roblox footage in the background, but for the most part, I was ranting the whole time just about, it's just a disgusting industry. This is a terrible, disgusting, awful industry. Whoa. 2 people just showed up. I'm about to sleep, and I'm peeking first. Whoa, what the fuck? What is going on here? Why is there so much chat popping up? Yay again. Just checking in. Bye now. Alright. See ya. The whole gang is up? Why is this all of a sudden now picking up steam? When I'm literally about to end it in like 8 minutes. T-minus 8 minutes left. Petro. Yeah, Petro's been around forever. He's the OG of OGs. OGs, dude. Literally 7 viewers. I'm just talking to myself. The Stare of Michigan. He's been around here a couple of times. I can't remember if he was the douchebag who made me play Minecraft with him just for his internet connection to be terrible. Because of me, I'm a big ball of positive energy. Oh, well, it just went back down to 4, so I guess you're negative now. Did you guys get notified by the ping, the Discord ping? Let's take a look at that. The fucking douchebag with the what new video when? Let me put a GIF of a cat hitting a red button to make it seem less demanding. What a fucking douche. They're a robot? Who is? I lost my Discord account? How? How does one lose their Discord account? Did you get banned? I hope you feel better soon. Well, no one hopes that more than I do. I'll tell you that. But I'm glad for the kind words, nonetheless. Oh, man. I chose to release them. And it just went up to 6 viewers. Nothing's gonna change. I forgot the email because I used a fake. Hackers. I get hacked often, actually, because I click on the links like a 5-year-old. Oh yeah, dude, never click on a link that is just from some random person. Never do that. I see big blue color and I can't help but click. Say click. Like take a pic. Say click. Take a pic. Yeah. Door was shit, man. That was a terrible show. I was a PBS kid. I don't know if that will actually, because I know that YouTube automatically blocks links, but I think since it's just www and not HTTP, that I think it won't block it. But that's some brilliant banter right there. Petro with the bants. Petro with the bants. Glasses are actually the worst things. We need to make robot eyes. I can't do this anymore. I think, are they trying to do that? Are they, like, trying to... There's, like, a chip that you can plant in your eye, and it can, like, re-simulate, like a cornea. Like, what a cornea... I don't know. It's probably some Starlink shit that Elon's doing. I read somewhere that, like, they're trying to do that now. Or they're trying to do, like, some chip... Like some Intel core. Ding! Ding, 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 ding. Imagine it's just like, where'd you get your glasses from? Intel. Oh, I gotta fucking hang now. Petra, was it the second ever stream that you commented on? Or the chatted on, or whatever you like that was before I ever figured out how to even put chat on screen. Alright, man, I'm clocking out, so have a nice night, and I hope the sinus thing gets better, lol. Why do you keep saying lol at the end of all your chats? I lost my Discord account, lol. What other I guess I changed my username, lol. You say lol a lot. You must be very nervous. Yeah, I watched second. Thank you. Yeah, that was before I even figured out how to put chat on screen. Night, Polly. What a douchebag. He couldn't have waited I'm literally about to end the stream in like 2 minutes. And he couldn't have stuck around, lol. Just to make things less serious, I think. Well, maybe he needs to have more serious conversations in his life. I don't see the issue with that. Does he think I got soft skin or something? Nearly at an hour mark, at least according to my timer, and it's an hour. Boom. So I'm gonna, again, since you're like Squidward and I'm SpongeBob. What do you mean by that? But I'm gonna give it 2 minutes just because I know that the stream delay is so bad, and I would hate to end the stream off again and not have be. Why is this on my FYP? I don't know. But I'm really about to end in like 2 minutes. in pretty unconventional ways. Oh man, is it already buffering? Go to... Wait, hold on. Oh, you got a decent amount of subscribers. You actually have more than my geography channel. And then your videos don't really get that much views. Good night, Mr. Ski. I still got 1 more minute left. Lol. But good luck with stream. Again with the lol thing. Oh, you live stream a lot. Hey, you should consider subscribing. I stream every day. This is my 112th stream in a row. Or you could just leave, I don't know. But that would help. That would make me reach 60 subscribers. That would be nice. If you could get me to 60. STO. Stow. How do you want to be called? Stow. Oh, it's been 2 minutes. Alright. Time for the countdown. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.